We begin in the featherweight division. He took Fight of the Night honors in his last glory appearance and enters on a 5-fight winning streak. Abdallah Esbiri.
Abdallah Esbiri, the number 4 ranked featherweight in the world today. He turned a lot of heads just a few months ago in October at Glory 47 when he kind of
win over Aziz Lalit and beat Anvar Boynazarov in the final. So very impressive debut showing.
He's coming off a stunning head kick knockout in Rotterdam at Glory Redemption. Here is Pet Palamroon Kiatmukau.
That gives everyone a lot of problems, and he throws it relentlessly over and over again. And he just controls distance so well. On the outside, he's going to really throw that left kick, and on the inside, he's got very powerful knees.
Normally, he likes to fight going back. Now for our tail of the tape for this, our opening contest, the #1 contenders match. The winner gets a world title shot. Abdallah Esbiri, the 31-year-old with a slight height and reach advantage.
His opponent standing on my left and fighting out of the white corner, also a contender tournament champion and 2-time world Muay Thai champion. His professional record impressive, 158 wins, 36 losses, 2 bouts scored even, and 26 career knockouts. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, 1.71 meters, and weighed in at 142.9 pounds, 64.8 kilos. He's here in Lille tonight, fighting out of Buriram province of Thailand. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Pet Palamroon Kiatmukau.
Gloves, Abdallah Esbiri wearing the black, a lot on the line here. 3 rounds, 3 minutes each.
Yeah, it's a real contrast in styles, kickboxing and a lot of combinations from Esbiri versus the Muay Thai style of Pet Palamroon.
Pet Palamroon coming off one of the knockouts of the year in 2017. A high kick that just put Zakaria Zugari out immediately.
Now you can see Pet Palamroon already switching levels with that left kick. Went for the arm, taking it low and high as well. That's his key to this fight.
Big wind-up left hand from Pet Palamroon, who does most of his damage with kicks.
And I'm sure he's working his boxing a lot too. But again, he a lot of times doesn't need to use that boxing because his kicks and knees are so effective.
You said that Abdallah Esbiri has the style that can beat Pet Palamroon. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, and it's that forward aggressive pressure. He needs to get in there, put his hands on Pet Palamroon, use his jab, punch combinations, and finish with his kicks. Esbiri's tough. He's going to keep coming forward.
Pet Palamroon said, listen, through a translator, I'm going to be the one that goes forward, and so far, he's done just that.
Yeah, speaking to a lot of fans, they think Pet Palamroon is going to walk through Esbiri, but I'm telling people otherwise. Esbiri's super tough. He's going to come forward, and he's really durable.
A couple big push kicks from Pet Palamroon. Esbiri's corner thought Pet Palamroon might have been in trouble a little bit in the corner, but he appears to be okay. Oh, and that was a big kick. Was that a knockdown almost? And now Esbiri holding on.
Yeah, it looked like his legs buckled under him. Pet's really using some good punching power as well.
I'll never forget the first time I saw Pet Palamroon in Glory. We saw him in Nice, in France, against Stanislav Rienta. And Pet Palamroon, with his left kick, completely tenderized the body of Rienta and dominated him.
Step back.
And it was a fight that everyone just could not believe was taking place. Pet Palamroon's left kick landed every single time he threw it.
Yeah, you can have every punch in the books, every knee, but one power kick from Pet Palamroon could totally change the fight. Just constantly throwing it.
There it is. Oh, and again. And again. Oh, boy. That might have been a knockdown again.
Yeah, that's through the defense, too. He's knocking Esbiri down through the guard.
And there's Esbiri with a body shot. Oh, and a high kick. How is Esbiri still on his feet?
Yeah, he's taking some big left kicks. He's got to stay tight because those kicks are going right through the forearms.
Esbiri has to change something because Pet Palamroon is kicking everything out of it. And the bell may have rung, and it did. What an opening stanza for Thailand's Phech Panamarong.
Yeah, that was an impressive round. Like, I knew he had a lot of power, but it just seemed extra powerful today with those kicks, throwing them viciously, relentlessly. And he's also thrown some good power punches. That one just pushes Beery back. But very impressive start for Phech Panamarong. Perfectly timed. You got to think, as Beery is thinking about the kick all the time, so that's a good opportunity for Phech Panamarong to showcase some of his boxing. But yeah, just off-balanced him with all that power. And you can see, even when they hit the guard, they're just either slipping up like that and doing damage, or they're pushing him off balance.
Joe, pound for pound, does Phech Panamarong have the most vicious kick in all of Glory?
I think so. I mean, you got to compare him to the other Thai, Sittachai Sitsongpinong. So, I mean, both very powerful, but it's very hard to tell. But Panamarong seems to be throwing it more relentlessly than Sittachai has lately.
And we were told that Phech Panamarong's been working on his boxing.
But he's holding it back because his kicks are so effective.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't break it. Phech Panamarong going back to that left kick over and over, and it is working.
Yeah, see, this is the pressure and the aggression that Asbiri needs that I was talking about.
Oh, and a knee now. Boy, Asbiri is tough as nails, though. Some of these shots he's absorbing. Joe, no one's been able to find an answer to that body kick. What can Asbiri do to avoid that shot?
Well, he's got to be first. He can't just sit there and wait to absorb it. Just like that, he's going to try to have to beat Phech Panamarong to the strike. Don't just wait there. Maybe stiff a nice jab in there. But if you just wait to counter, you got no chance of beating Phech Panamarong. Got to come at him. Try to be first. Try to be last. Don't play that points game.
Nearly 200 professional fights for Phech Panamarong, who started training as a young boy. Won 4 Thailand championship titles, 2 World Muay Thai titles.
And he's 5-1 in Glory. And that one loss came from Robin van Roosmalen, in which, if you ask a lot of people, they'll say Pet won that fight.
Well, there's some good stuff from Asbiri, a spinning attack. He's having a better second round, but still absorbing the left kick. Look at the rib cage now of the Frenchman.
Yeah, Pet's got to change levels again. I am calling him Pet or Petch because that's his nickname that his camp calls him.
Oh, and another high kick, and that sends Asbiri down and maybe out.
And he even jumped to throw that high kick.
The right side of Asbiri's body is not working. This fight is over, ladies and gentlemen. Phech Panamarong, Kiat Mukau with a career-defining victory over the Frenchman in France.
And now that's 2 head kick knockouts in a row for Phech Panamarong. And his key is continually changing levels with those kicks. You have no idea where it's coming, and that's when he puts you out. That was probably even more impressive than his last KO against Zakaria Zugari. Highlight here in Glory, just always finishing now to the head with his head kicks. It seems to be his new staple finish. A lot of good body kicks set this jumping ground kick to the head. That was well set up. That's an experienced fighter. He attacked the legs, attacked the body, and then he just came off and boom, finished the fight with that jumping round kick.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes in 1 minute 40 seconds of that second round and ends by knockout for your winner, Phech Panamarong, Kiat Mukau.